Hey, Tim DeMella, and this is LifeWorks Station. So the last three steps we went over were believing that there's an unconditionally loving presence within you, then asking for it to appear, imagine it, and then receiving it when it appears. Okay, you're receiving it. Okay, so what we're talking about is when you don't have a lot of self esteem, you got caught up in the world, in the game of haves and have nots, of them wrestling against one another, so invested within the world that there really is no sense of balance. It just doesn't really make sense anymore to you. And having been caught up in the world and where you were, in the place where you were, you become aware of how to get out. And this is how to get out. So you have to first believe that you have an unconditionally loving presence that is all powerful within you. Second is that you ask for it to appear. You can call it meditation if you want. Close your eyes, ask for it to appear. Imagine what an unconditionally loving presence would look like. And then the third is to receive it. It's there. You see it. And you receive that it wants to be there with you. Okay? And then we come into the fourth one, right? And this fourth one is called commit. All right? And what it really means to commit is to commit your attention to, focus your attention on. Okay? And this is what in therapy and spirituality is called mindfulness. It's called mindfulness. You're actually focusing your attention on something. You're being mindful towards it. And that's mindfulness. So you meditate, you've meditated, and you still, if you want to have your eyes closed, have your eyes closed and focus all your attention on it. Why is this important? Because let's say you're new to coming out of the world, coming out of this confusing, chaotic state that is the world, that you may have invested yourself in so much that you're just exhausted, or that you feel depressed, miserable for having been in it. And it's just because you've started your way out, you've come out of it, doesn't mean that the memories and the traumas and everything aren't still in there. And that's the thing about the past and the world and all that, is it always seems to try to keep pulling you back into it, And it's probably because, you've been in it so long that's probably less scary because you know the rules of it and everything than the unknown of what you're doing now. But believe me, this is actually going to make you a lot happier. You have to go through a lot, but it's going to make you a lot happier in the long run. So you commit, you focus to it, you focus your attention, just like if you were in class. You focus your attention on your teacher, and the focusing the attention means you're focusing on what does your that presence, You can call it a teacher if you want. You can call it a spirit if you want. What does it look like? How does it sound? What are your surroundings? How do you feel in your surroundings? Right? You're focusing on the now. You're focusing on now. And you're focusing on it and having a relationship with it now. Okay? And anything that you hear that comes in or that in your mind or whatever, that's all these noises that you hear in your head from the world trying to bring you back. It can be very difficult to just really focus. And that's why a lot of times you close your eyes and you really get in there and focusing on the presence that you see before you. Okay? And so that is the fourth step. That's what's needed. Being mindful. Practice being mindful. Okay? So, believe, ask, receive, and then commit. Focus. Okay? And I just want to say about committing in this sense is not the same thing as devoting. Okay, you're just committing to focusing. So you commit your focus, commit your attention. Okay, devoting comes a lot later. It's in a later, much later step. Okay, so commitment is not devotion. All right, I just want to let you know. In this term, it's committing to focusing your attention on and only on that. Okay, all right, that's your fourth step. All right, so come back and we will talk about the fifth one. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.